It's Black Wild Indian Tribe. It's been a while since I uploaded something, but I do have a whole bunch of controversial videos that I will be dropping and sharing with the tribe. It's up to you. Decide whether you believe it or not and take it for what it is. But with all that said, I will be dropping some controversial heat, and you take it for what it is, believe it or not. I also will re-upload videos that are took down that receive copyright strikes through YouTube, because I'm not going to allow them to suppress the truth. I'm not trying to get paid through YouTube. I just want to put the information out there and allow you guys to take it for what it is and decide whether you believe it or not. My wife took me to Hawaii for my birthday, and while in Hawaii, here's what we discovered. It was a statue of King David. Is it the King David of the Bible? I surely think so. As you can see, I'm standing in front of this statue who clearly has Negro features. According to what was written on the stone that was out there, it said that he was a Mason. It had a Mason logo on there, 33 degrees. He also had a castle out there that was fenced in, sort of in the downtown area. As you approach the gate, I noticed an emblem or a logo of what appeared to be two guards on this logo that clearly has Negro features.
Just saw a gang, of Negroes across the street.
Negroes?
Yes.
This is the only palace in the United States, and I'm not talking about the Palace of Auburn Hills where the Pistons used to play. This is the only palace that is located in the United States that they can say a king stayed in. And at the top of the palace is what appears to be the UK flag, United Kingdom flag, flying high. It was a nice, beautiful day out there, and a sense of peace came over my whole spirit as I walked the grounds with my wife. One thing I did notice out there is that there was no planes spreading any chemtrails out there, and the sky looked the deep blue like we used to see when we were kids. I did not see no planes spraying chemtrails like they do on the mainland, and the air seemed pretty fresh. This definitely was King David's castle or palace. It has all the markings all over it. It even has the lions all over for the Tribe of Judah. Tribe of Judah logo is the lion. I can definitely prove without a shadow of a doubt using scripture that this is the castle of King David. Also notice it had a water fountain. It was not running at the time, but it had little emblems of lions on it also going around it. I should have zoomed in so you guys could have got a better look at it, but trust me, there's a water fountain with lions, little emblems of lions going around it. Yep, I see the resemblance. Definitely family. On the grounds of the palace, they also have some interesting trees. They called walking trees. They say the limbs that's rooted move an inch every year. And here's a picture of them. You know what else was crazy? Right outside the gates, right behind the palace of King David, is the state capital of Hawaii. That to me was crazy. I'm curious to why this is the only state capital that looks like this. All the rest of the capitals in the mainland all look the same. They look like the capital in DC. And now I'm going to prove that this is the King David that they're talking about in the Bible. There was this future prophecy in the Bible that the sun will sit back on King David's throne. And I think that's allegory because the sun actually sets on King David's throne every day. And that's S-U-N, not S-O-N. So the sun, if you were to Google where it was set at last, it will say the last place where the sun sets in the world is Samoa and Hawaii at the Pacific Ocean. So the sun, the actual sun sets on King David's throne, which is in Hawaii, Honolulu, every day. So that story in the Bible is allegory. It's an allegory for this right here. So was there a King David? Yes, and here he is. And I do believe that his kingdom was throughout the whole Americas. If you were to look at the buildings and compare how the buildings were constructed, some of the older buildings, you will see that they are the same as his palace. So from Hawaii to San Francisco to Boston, back to Europe, I believe was his kingdom in my opinion. And with that said, I'm gonna ride out with some Dan Calloway music.
Truth is stranger than fiction. It's like adding fire to friction. They call you crazy when it's time for them to listen. While a lie got most of their attention.
And I am Reclassified Black Wild Indian.